on the great virtue of wisdom of Nagarjuna. Mahaprajna Paramita Sastra. Etienne Lamotte. Composed by the Bodhisattva Nagarjuna and translated by the Tripitaka Dharmakaya Kumarajiva of the land of Kucha. Under the later sin. Translated from the French. By Galong Makama Migmi Chodron 2001. Chapter 38 The 11 Knowledges, the 3 Meditative Stabilizations and the 3 Faculties. First section, the 11 Knowledges. Sutra. The Bodhisattva Mahasattva must fulfill completely the 11 knowledges. 1. The knowledge of things. 2. Subsequent knowledge. 3. The knowledge of another's mind. 4. Conventional knowledge. 5. The knowledge of suffering. 6. The knowledge of the origin of suffering. 7. The knowledge of the cessation of suffering. 8. The knowledge of the path of the cessation of suffering. 9. The knowledge of the cessation of the impurities. 10. The knowledge of the non-arising of the impurities. 11. The knowledge conforming to reality. Sastra. I. Definition of the 11 knowledges. 1. The knowledge of things is a. The pure knowledge concerning things associated with the desire realm. b. The pure knowledge concerning the cause of things associated with the desire realm. c. The pure knowledge concerning the cessation of things associated with the desire realm. d. The pure knowledge concerning the path leading to the cessation of things associated with the desire realm. e. Also the pure knowledge concerning the knowledge of the things themselves and its stage. 2. It is the same for the subsequent knowledge concerning things associated with the form realm and the formless realm. 3. The knowledge of another's mind cognizes a. The mind and mental events relating to the desire realm and the form realm presently belonging to others. b. Also a small part of their pure minds and mental events. 4. Conventional knowledge is all of the impure knowledges. 5. The knowledge of suffering is the pure knowledge produced when the 5 aggregates of attachment are considered as impermanent, suffering, empty and without self. 6. The knowledge of the origin of suffering is the pure knowledge produced when the cause of impure dharmas is considered as cause, origin, successive and associated causation. 7. The knowledge of the cessation of suffering is the pure knowledge produced by considering this cessation as cessation, peaceful, excellent and bringing salvation. 8. The knowledge of the path of cessation is the pure knowledge produced by considering this path as path, logical, attainment and ultimate exit. 9. The knowledge of the cessation of the impurities is the pure knowledge produced by thinking. Suffering is completely known by me. The origin has been abandoned by me. Cessation has been realized by me. The path has been practiced by me. It is a wisdom, a seeing, a knowing, an understanding. 10. The knowledge of the non-arising of the impurities is the pure knowledge produced by thinking. The suffering completely known by me is no longer to be known. The origin abandoned by me is no longer to be abandoned. The cessation realized by me is no longer to be realized. The path practiced by me is no longer to be practiced. It is a wisdom, a seeing, a knowing, an understanding. 11. The wisdom conforming to reality is a knowledge conforming exactly to reality and free of obstacles concerning the general characteristics and specific characteristics of all dharmas. b. The 10 knowledges according to the Abhidharma. 1. Objects of the 10 knowledges. 1. Dharmajnana. The knowledge of things. Has as object a. Things associated with the desire realm. b. The cause of things associated with the desire realm. c. The cessation of things associated with the desire realm. d. The path leading to the cessation of things associated with the desire realm. 2. Anvayajnana. Subsequent knowledge. is similar, with the difference that it concerns the things of rupa and arupyadhatu, their cause, their cessation and the path to their cessation. 3. Samvrtijnana. Conventional knowledge. Has as object all the dharmas. 4. Paracittajnana. Knowledge of another's mind. Has as object the mind and mental events, impure or pure, occurring in the mind of another. 5 to 6. Duhkhajnana. Knowledge of suffering. And samudayajnana. Knowledge of the origin of suffering. Have as object the 5 aggregates of attachment. 7. Rupa-and. Knowledge of the cessation of suffering. Has as object the cessation of suffering. 8. Dharmajnana. Knowledge of the path of the cessation of suffering. Has as object the 5 pure elements. 9 to 10. Cessation. Knowledge of the cessation of the impurities. And arupyadhatu. Knowledge of the non-arising of the impurities. Together have as object the 4 truths. 2. Pure and impure knowledges. Of the 10 knowledges, 1 is impure, namely samvrtijnana. 8 are pure and 1, namely paracittajnana, should be set apart since it is impure when it has an impure mind as object and pure when it has a pure mind as object. 3. Mutual inclusion of the 10 knowledges. 1. Dharmajnana. The knowledge of things. Contains a. Dharmajnana. The knowledge of things. Properly called b. A small part, namely, the part relating to kammadhatu of the paracittajnana, of the duhkhajnana, of the samudayajnana, of the nirodhajnana, of the dharmajnana, of the cessation. Knowledge of the cessation of the impurities. And of the arupyadhatu. 2. Anvayajnana, the same, replacing the part relating to kammadhatu with the part relating to rupa and arupyadhatu. 3. Samvrtijnana. Conventional knowledge. Contains a. Samvrtijnana. Conventional knowledge. Properly called b. A small part of paracittajnana, namely, the impure part of paracittajnana. 4. Paracittajnana. Knowledge of another's mind. Contains a. Paracittajnana. Knowledge of another's mind. Properly called b. A small part, namely, that found in the mind of another, of dharmajnana, of anvayajnana, of samvrtijnana, of dharmajnana, of cessation. Knowledge of the cessation of the impurities and of arupyadhatu. 5. Duhkhajnana. Knowledge of suffering. Contains a. Cessation, properly called